Hello, Dimsdale. I'm Jet You Betcha with today's editorial, which technically makes it a Jetatorial. U.S. officials have identified a large-scale Chinese hacking operation targeting major telecom providers, compromising data on over 1 million Americans. Hackers exploited security flaws to access sensitive communications, including audio calls and texts from high-profile targets such as government officials. The campaign, ongoing since at least 2023, enabled China to monitor calls, identify participants, and gather location data. Companies like Verizon and AT&T were among those affected. Federal authorities acknowledge the hackers remain in some networks and are working with the industry to mitigate further breaches. The operation also accessed sensitive DOJ warrants, raising concerns about the exposure of investigative targets. Officials call it the worst telecom hack in U.S. history. A heartbreaking news. A 7-year-old boy accidentally shot his 2-year-old brother in a truck in Rancho Cucamonga, California, on Monday. Authorities say the shooting occurred after the boy found a gun in the glove box while their mother was unloading items from the truck. The sheriff's department called it an accidental shooting, and the investigation is ongoing. A report will be sent to the district attorney for review. The gun's type and registration details have not been released. This tragic incident highlights concerns over gun safety, with hundreds of unintentional shootings by children reported annually, according to Everytown for Gun Safety. Another heartbreaking news, the U.S. Marshals Service is seeking public help to locate 29-year-old Giovanni Otero, wanted for the murder of Melody Rivera, also 29. Rivera's body was discovered in a shallow grave on Tustin Road in Philadelphia's Fox Chase area in early November. Otero, also wanted for a parole violation, faces charges of homicide and related offenses issued by the Philadelphia Police Department on November 27th. Otero is described as 5 feet 10 inches, 175 pounds, with black hair, brown eyes, and tattoos on his hands and behind his ear. His last known address was on North Park Avenue, Philadelphia. A $5,000 reward is offered for information leading to his arrest. The investigation is ongoing and led by the Violent Crimes Fugitive Task Force. Another heartbreaking news, 2 young boys, aged 5 and 6, were critically wounded in a shooting at Feather River Adventist School in Palermo, California. The suspected gunman entered the school, which teaches kindergarten through 8th grade, and opened fire before dying from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Authorities reported that the shooter had earlier met with a school administrator under the pretense of enrolling a student. The motive remains unclear, though investigators believe the school's affiliation with the Seventh-day Adventist Church may have played a role. Police are working to piece together the suspect's actions leading up to the attack with assistance from the FBI. The school has a total enrollment of 35 students. From all of us here, stay classy, Dimsdale!